the numbers are going downhill. They actually might have missed the beat, to be honest. But, more on that after the intro, my friends. Welcome back, people. My name's Dominic. If you're new here and don't know what it's all about, I teach you about social media marketing, about, building up your personal brand and actually, escaping this whole whatever it is that you're escaping. If you're actually into that, you should actually just subscribe here and hit the notification bell and give me a like if you like this video so far, which you probably couldn't have because I didn't talk about anything yet. Anyway, so let's talk about this IGTV thing. Did you actually notice some kind of downward trend yourself? Did you notice your numbers plummeting? Did you actually maybe even notice yourself not using it that much anymore or not at all anymore? Because I actually have, and I actually have thought about some reasons why it might be happening the way it's happening right now, why it might be actually right now on the way of failing, and what they could do about it, or what are the reasons why it could be failing right now. The biggest thing, in my opinion, it's actually more important than you think, is creators are just using it wrong. And I said that 10 times probably already. Creators just don't use it the way it's supposed to be used. You should not just repurpose content. You should create for this community, create for this platform. And while this actually may seem like not that big of a deal for lots of people, it actually is. And let me tell you why. Because actually, whenever you upload something on IGTV, people are more or less forced to go on there with this weird notification bar at the top, saying, okay, hey Dominic, just upload this new IGTV, episode or whatever. So, notifications, in general are not that bad, especially when launching this new thing, when trying to get the word out there to all of the users. But here's the thing, by all those creators that use it the wrong way, that just put up some weird shit that they could just put up on the stories, or just repurpose content, or landscape videos, which is man. By doing that and people getting the notifications, they're like, okay, let me check that out, and all of a sudden, man, it's just another boring video, not something that I go on IGTV for, not something that's native for the platform. And that way people are actually going to get annoyed and exhausted by that, and they're like, okay, another notification, I might give a damn. And that's probably a whole circle why people stop using it less and less. I've actually noticed a big decrease in the views that I get. Could have been because the initial hype has died down. Could be because the hype, I tell you that, I must admit the hype was pretty big. Could be because of that issue, because people just don't give a damn anymore, because the creators, and I mean you out there, are probably using it wrong. You see it all across the board. You see big YouTubers or big Instagrammers, they just don't have that many views anymore with their latest videos. And I'm talking about that hype thing that was going on, and that actually had me pretty much as well. And the user experience and all of that just did not seem to be working that well for a hype launch like that. Discoverability is all kind of weird. You can't really search. It's just not there yet. It's just not what I was expecting really from a platform like that. And coming from that, people always want to compare it to the YouTube killer. It's going to be the second YouTube, and it might become actually the second YouTube somewhere along the line if they kind of change things. But just think about why YouTube is YouTube. Usually people find content creators on YouTube by initially searching for a specific thing, tutorial, whatever, or by getting some video that's kind of related to whatever you're into. And that's pretty much the only way that you can grow right now on YouTube as well. Put out content that actually people search, but that actually people are interested. Because if you just put up some sort of vlog and say, okay, I just had coffee, people that don't know you just won't give a damn. You type in, for example, stuff like how to actually play the bass. You watch some bass tutorials or whatever, and after some videos, you kind of get the hang of this dude. And he does other stuff maybe as well, and all of a sudden you kind of want to binge watch whatever they do. And this is actually what it's all about. On IGTV, you can't really search. You're kind of tied down to what the algorithm shows you. Why can't we just search for ourselves? Why can't we just decide for ourselves what we want to find? Also, I don't know if you noticed, but the standalone app is gone. It used to be the standalone app. You could switch between those two, but right now you don't need to download the standalone app. So they actually were like, okay, this is not that good of an idea. Why don't we just incorporate it into the app itself? But I think at this disappeared like a couple of days in after the launch, so it kind of makes no sense. They probably saw the data that, you know, no one gave a damn for the standalone app or whatever, and they acted upon it, which is actually great, but more on that a little bit later. So what needs to happen, in my humble opinion, my friends, for Instagram TV to actually, you know, be this established thing, to actually be YouTube competitor or whatever, they first of all have to make up their minds what they're really after. Are they really after, you know, the YouTube niche, the YouTube target audience, that they should progress and, you know, keep developing this whole platform towards that, towards discoverability, towards people actually want to spend time there, where people actually can search something, because, you know, you can't. You know, if I'm on Instagram and I see this cool bass player and all of a sudden I'm like, man, how can I play this bass line? And then you can just search IGTV for bass tutorials, and then all of a sudden you get a bass from somewhere. That would be awesome, because that way users wouldn't leave the platform. That way users wouldn't go to YouTube, the big competitor, if they want to go after that. Or maybe they just want to be an extension to the regular Instagram story feature. What I think would work best actually with this platform, because creators like me, for example, I always love to do some, you know, a higher quality, production quality story stuff, but, you know, it was kind of frustrating to have it only be 25 seconds or 15 seconds at a time, and then it would just disappear. And actually doing something with it, something really creative that's there, you know, that people can actually look up. They can't really look it up because they have to look up you first. They have to subscribe or follow you first. But, you know, if they want to go after that, so be it, because it's not that bad of an idea, and that's what I think would work best. Or they would just gonna leave it be and just let it rot until it's forgotten, like Vero. Anybody use Vero, by the way, still? Honestly, I haven't. I might do a video. I'm checking out what's going on in Vero. Do you still use Vero? Is there something going on still? Anyway, leave me a comment. I'd like to know. So does that mean Instagram TV is actually doomed? It's actually failing right now? Of course not, people. Well, you know, that's one thing that I love about Instagram. They just had this kind of idea of, you know, creating this new content hub. You know, they just threw it out and they kind of made a big test all around it. And, you know, now they see like what works, what doesn't really work, and now they should adapt to what people really want, what people really want to see. But, you know, it's Instagram. They always do it. They always progress further. They always try to, you know, up the user experience, which is, by the way, really bad on IGTV. I'm just saying that if you watch that for some reason, dear Instagram. And, you know, that way of, you know, having some sort of minimum viable product and throwing it out there and kind of let users take it apart and kind of see if users love it or not. You know, but, you know, not putting that much effort in it. That's actually a good, you know, way to do in business in general. You know, just throw out a minimum viable product. People are gonna see, people are gonna tell you, I don't like that. And with this data, you keep progressing, you keep adapting, and, you know, from then on, you try to make it perfect, or as perfect as possible. Anyway, of course, I'm still gonna stick to Instagram TV. I love that content platform, you know, don't get me wrong. If this kind of sounded like a big hate speech, it's not. I still love it. I still love the idea behind it. Anyway, if you like to see that stuff, if you probably like to see some behind the scenes stuff of this channel here, it's all on IGTV, right now at least. We'll see. My name's Dominic. If you like this video, just give me a like somewhere here. And, you know, that's been it. So, you know, my name's Dominic, if you didn't know. Well, I'll see you in a couple of days. I will see you tomorrow. I will commit right now to making a video tomorrow. I'll tell you that. Bye-bye.